So in my last two videos, I reviewed the arcade1up versus the real Midway Mortal Kombat. And I had some comments, people be like, what do you expect for $300? And my point of making the videos was to show the side-by-side comparisons, and you do have choices. The arcade1up is really nice for $300. It just plug and play goes, it's beautiful and it works. I actually recommend it, as I mentioned in the videos. But you do have choices. For that same price, you can do quite a bit. For example, I had a friend who asked me to build them a MAME cabinet, and I'm not done yet, but it's going to be beautiful when it's done. And this actually is going to cost less than the arcade1up machine. What you can see here is I got the cabinet locally for someone for about 50 bucks. They're going to throw it out. Put in a free monitor that I just picked up, a free LCD, free computer speakers. I got a PC, a used PC on eBay for I think it was $35 shipped, and it was good enough to run. It had Windows 7 on it. It was good enough to run Windows 7 and run MAME and Mortal Kombat fine. Again, as I mentioned in some of my comments, most of the actual expense comes from the cabinet, buying the $50 used cabinet, and then I think I spent something like 75 bucks to clean it up, and with supplies, sanding discs, things like that, paint. Paint is actually the big expensive component. I think paint is half of the cost of the making it nicer. But you do have some choices. So this will be a nice game. It will have arcade quality controls in a full-sized arcade cabinet with a very nice monitor. The display is very, very nice, and the speakers are very nice. This is actually going to probably cost less than the arcade1up. Now, again, you're going to have to do a lot of work if you want to do this, and you're going to have to watch the for sale lists and things like that, and put in a lot of elbow grease. But you do have choices. I do like the arcade1up. Just 300 bucks, you're done. It works, it's beautiful. But you can get an arcade quality game running MAME, or if you could, let's say you wanted to just play Mortal Kombat, you could buy one of these cabinets and buy the Mortal Kombat boards. Again, those are a little more expensive. Those will run you like $200 to $300 for the Mortal Kombat internals. But you could do that. So you do have choices, and that was the point of my video, is to show the two side by side, so people have a good comparison when they're making a decision whether they want to buy a real Mortal Kombat, whether they want to buy the arcade1up, or whether they want to build their own. But it is very possible to build your own and get a high quality system that's very flexible for about the same price as the arcade1up. So the point is, do whatever is best for you. Enjoy the games, keep the arcade and the 80s and 90s alive, and pass it on to your kids or your nieces or nephews, and just have fun.